for me, because I've been out up in the sun a lot this summer, when it gets to be the core of winter, I could see maybe I might want to go to natural.
Into natural, yeah.
But I find that I was given 2 shades. They were so forgiving.
Yes.
But warm natural is just kind of where I landed.
That's it. So just pick within your range when we get to them, and then you can perfect it kind of as time goes on. But a lot of people can wear between 1 and 3 within their range.
Love it. So Jessica, in case you didn't know, Jessica has been with the bareMinerals company for over 12 I was going to say it was over 11,
coming
right?
Up on 12. So.
12 years, has great experience. I just think she's fantastic and love her passion for what this company brings to QVC and to all of you. We're starting with a product that if you are interested in Bare Pro foundation at all, this is a great primer for you to incorporate, but I also just love this primer for any of you who wear foundations because this gives you skincare ingredients, it gives you SPF, and it gets your skin really flawless for foundation application all in one step. And this is the super size. We call it deluxe. It's the equivalent of 2 smalls. And each of these smalls, I think you told me, is 26 each. So for 26 and 26, that's $52, or you get that same amount of product here for $32, and you're getting 3 payments of easy pay. So I love this. Priming your skin for your next makeup step and ensuring that you're getting that SPF, but in a really lightweight formula that has a hint of tint.
A hint of tint, so there are 4 shades to choose from, but I call this the triple threat because of what you just said. It's the fact that there's an SPF 30 in this silky of a product that's going to help to smooth out fine lines and wrinkles, reduce the appearance of pores before you put on your foundation, but you start to get that hint of skin perfecting coverage almost immediately. So you're getting the little bit of coverage you want, you're getting the SPF 30, and this is loaded with great antioxidant benefits. So there's 4 shades to choose from, but they're super wearable, so just pick the range that you're in.
Fine.
If you are the most porcelain, you know who you are, you would fall into fair. Light is great for a variety of skin tones, even light into medium because it has a nice golden undertone for that one. Medium, true medium skin tones, you know who you are, just go with medium, it's very versatile. And then tan is beautiful for olive complexions all the way into women of color.
Love
tan
that.
works for.
So what is this formulation? Because what I like about it is a lot of primers can be a little too slippery, a little too heavy on the silicone. This seems to really absorb in quickly, give me a smooth finish at the same time. The balance of the 3 things that it does is really nice.
Is really nice. And it's not, our primers really have a cult following. And when we launched this one, we just launched it directly with the supersize here at QVC because we knew you guys were gonna love it, and boy, did you, because the reviews are amazing on this product as well. So what we have loaded with antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and E. There's also licorice extract in here, which helps to aid in a little bit of brightening to the skin. But what you see, and then the pigment, where you're getting the color from, is just mineral pigment that we've infused in here. But the fact that you're getting a true non-chemical SPF 30 in something this lightweight is just ideal for under any foundation that you're wearing. Or maybe this is your weekend wear and this acts as your foundation, because we're gonna show you on the models a before and after where the only thing they have on their complexions is this primer.
Well, and sometimes that's all you need, right? You just need a little something to even it out. Just a little something to kind of diffuse it a little bit. So we'll start over with Amy. And again, this is all she's putting on. We're not gonna put foundation on top of this. Although whether you wear the original bareMinerals foundation or you're gonna invest in the new Bare Pro, which I'm loving, this is gonna be a great base for both of those.
Great base, and you think about what a traditional primer is supposed to do. That's doing all of those benefits too. So think about the smoothest canvas. I always, women that say, do I really need a primer? It makes such a huge difference. And if you haven't tried one, I mean, this one's great because you're getting multi-benefits, but really think about painting on an unsanded wall versus a wall that's sanded, or a piece of wood that's sanded versus unsanded. That's the difference. Look at how beautiful her skin looks. Again, it's not about full coverage, it's just a hint of skin perfecting coverage. It starts to do it starts to do a little bit of the work for you before you put your concealer and your foundation to real work then.
Also notice that with that SPF 25, or excuse me, 30, SPF 30, she doesn't have a greasy sunscreen sheen to her complexion.
Or it's not tacky at all. Because again, a primer, sometimes people don't like, primers have too much slip in silicone, like you said. And a lot of times when you're getting an SPF 30 and you're getting a sunscreen, it's too tacky and heavy. This is really everything morphed into the perfect, most silkiest, has the most even glide on the skin. It feels so good. Leah's in the medium. And again, this is all she has on her complexion. This is what I want you to see. why this is the triple threat. The skin perfecting coverage, it starts to even out that skin tone, packed with those vitamins and antioxidants, and the non-chemical SPF 30, so she knows she's covered throughout the day, all day long, with that SPF non-chemical.
What I think is cool about this product, for those of you that are fairly new to bareMinerals, you've never tried anything, maybe you're enticed by the Bare Pro foundation coming up, but you know, even if you have another product line that you love, you know you need to be wearing an SPF every day. And don't you want to find a way to do that in the lightest weight formula possible? And the benefit of, I can get that and sort of even out lightly my complexion a little bit for just sort of simple days too. So if you wear a liquid foundation, you can still use this underneath. Another powder foundation, a cream stick foundation, you know, it'll all work here. But I love that, you know, this is a great place to start, especially for the value. You're normally spending $26 for half the size. You'd have to spend, again, what's 26 and 26? $52 for this much product. We're giving you that much product in this larger size for $32 with that 3-pay easy pay plan, which I think is such a nice offer. And again, I hate to keep saying it, but really, if you're gonna buy that Bare Pro foundation and you wanna wear SPF every day too, the Bare Pro foundation is 90% minerals, but doesn't have any SPF. So you put this on underneath it, you've evened out your complexion, you've kind of smoothed the canvas, given yourself the SPF protection, and now Bare Pro will float.
It's going to glide on even more of a dream than it already is. Yeah, this really is the perfect partner. You're not going to believe your skin with the combination of those two together. It's amazing.
Let's do shade charts again and explain why there are shades and sort of the level of expectation given these shades.
Okay, so really forgiving, and they really carry in a variety with just in the range, because it is just a hint of coverage. Again, it's not about full coverage. So fair, only if you're extremely porcelain, I want you to go with fair. Light is what you saw on Amy. True light to medium skin tones, a lot of gold to that one. Medium you saw on Leah, probably the most popular if you don't know where to go. They're extremely forgiving again. And you're gonna see tan coming up on Jennifer. That goes from a true olive tan complexion all the way into women of color can use the tan.
One thing I'm noticing too on all the girls' afters, how almost like their pores look minimized.
Pore
like
refinement.
There's almost like this sort of like airbrush. Almost like you dusted mineral veil on, but you didn't. But you got all this from the primer.
You did, and,
right?
and that's why it's truly, I'm like, this primer is working really hard. It's doing a lot of things for your skin, but that pore refinement that you're seeing, that's really what a true primer, what you want it to do. You want it to smooth out the surface of the skin. It's going to help to blur and just float over any fine lines and wrinkles. So when you put a foundation on top of it or any other product on top of it, like you said, that makeup's just gonna glide on top of this. It's like a second layer of skin, but in this case, you get the sun protection, the antioxidant benefits, and that little bit of start to your coverage for the day.
So a 252048 is your item number there for the deluxe size of the Primetime BB Primer Cream. Fair, light, medium, tan, your choices. And I would use medium in that for me. 3 easy payments as well, and a great companion to our wonderful Bare Pro foundation still to come. Also, here's a really nice little extra. This is called Chandelight Glow, and it's the sweet